All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rekah Kodash, Barakatham. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, they rule well. And a salute and a shalom to all the Akim that are out to labor pushing this truth in all sincerity and in truth. This is the title of this lesson will be, let's see, it's in my notes. Okay, the title of this lesson is, why are you Israelites so offended at the ancient customs? Okay, why are you Israelites so offended at the ancient customs? All right, because this guy, Captain Tazariak of the ISUPK, he's he's queued up on the screen here, and he has a problem with what's being said in the video. Okay. Now, I'm gonna let this play, get some scriptures, get some ancient customs, and close out. And plus, the video of the apostles, of the elders and the apostles, it's an old video from, I think, 2013, either 2013 or 2014, right? And Jake still has a problem with what's being said. For some strange reason, a lot of grown men, a lot of so-called grown men in this truth still have a problem with ancient customs. So, in other words, they have a problem with their own culture, man. They have a problem with their own heritage. Let's get it. This is the Elder Manatazakba, the lesson he did earlier, titled ISUPK Captain Teaches False Doctrine While Blaming Great Millstone, right? Let's get it.
No, don't mean you no good. You going on the podcast with God Logic rubbing his shoulders and laughing and yucking it up. Then your own brothers who you supposed to care about. And I wouldn't even use the word care about because it ain't like that. We ain't all on no damn emotional shit. But you're supposed to at least have some respect for men that teach and push the truth. You got nothing positive to say about our pushing of the truth, our defending the gospel. No, but you'll go on a bitch ass Christian platform and rub his shoulders and laugh at him. You know this guy on me, you know good. Anyway, I'm tired of Captain Tazariak, and I don't got no respect for him, and I never liked you, Tazariak. Seems like every time I see you, you actually get more teeth. Like, how is it possible you can grow more teeth? Like, the average human, adult human got 32 teeth. I think you got 42. You got more teeth than your mouth can hold. Anyway, this dude uses this video, as so many have done, to try to make GMS look like we some kind of weirdos or freaks. And he just being emotional. And you deflecting because you don't want to deal with the mark of the beast topic. It's going to...
Hold on. I'm going to bring it back some.
In the kingdom, we're going to get them young. Let me tell you something. Why am I showing this? This popped on my timeline. This popped on my feed when I was just scrolling on Facebook. And when I saw that, it's indicative of what's happening right now. That video came out in, let's say, 2013, 2014, or something like that. Nobody thought anything of it. We was talking about polite coming from Malachi York back then. Nobody cared. Nobody thought anything of it. Nobody thought about the damage that it does to the people. Polite's in jail for it. And right now you have Israelites that are doing the same exact thing, where they're changing doctrines, lying on the scriptures, what it says, what it can't do. And y'all in Israel still give this type of behavior a pass. And you wonder why the Lord ain't sent Yahushua yet. That's why. And y'all in Israel still give this type of behavior a pass. And you wonder why the Lord ain't sent Yahushua yet. That's why.
First of all, Captain Tazariak, that is not the reason why the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, hasn't sent Yahushua yet. That is not the reason why, man. That is not the reason why. Captain Tazariak, the reason why is because there's more prophecies that must come to pass. Such as what? Jacob's trouble, martial law, and the implantation of the MOTB, man. Come on now, man. What are you talking about, man? Captain Tazariak, I have a question for you, my man. I have a question for you, bro. Hold on, man. Let me get this, man. This dude, man. God damn, bro. Bruh, Captain Tazariak have a problem with every fucking thing, man. Captain Tazariak, what's the marriageable age in the ancient world, man? What's the marriageable age in the ancient world, Captain Tazariak? Okay, this is on Google. It says, I typed in, what is the marriageable age in the ancient world? In the ancient world, marriageable age varied by culture, but generally involved very young brides and older grooms, with Roman girls marrying at the legal minimum age of 12, though often older, and Greek girls around 14 to 16, while grooms were typically in their 20s or 30s, often arranged by fathers for family alliances. Says legal ages set minimums. Roman 12 for girls, 14 for boys. But cultural practices like Greeks, dowries, or Roman patriarchal consent rules shaped actual marriages, often happening at puberty. Ancient Rome, girls' legal minimum age was 12, often marrying in their early teens. Captain Tazariak, you have a problem with the scriptures, man. You have a problem with ancient customs, man. Captain Tazariak, you are in your Captain Tazariak, man, you are in your 40s, man. Just like me, man. You're in your 40s, man. You still have an issue with ancient customs, man. Captain Tazariak, nigga, grow up. Your feelings are irrelevant, man. Grow up, man. It says boys, legal minimum age was 14, but grooms were usually in their 20s or older. Custom, marriages were often arranged by fathers with consent presumed if the girl didn't object, blah, blah, blah. Though sometimes she could refuse a bad match. Okay. Now, let's get this here. All right. Bride chosen by parents, right? I forgot the number it is, but it's all good though. I'll just get the scripts on my phone instead. Because I gotta see this. Because it said what? That marriages were what? Arranged by who? The fathers. Right? By the father of the child. Genesis. Okay, I'm coming up on it. It is right here. No. It is right. Come on, man. Salaki, man. Gotta get this. Rise bought. Okay. I'll be coming up on it right. Right. Here it is, verse, okay, number 30, all right? It says, bride chosen by parents, right? This is Genesis 24:4. Thou shalt go unto my country and to my kindred, and take a wife unto my son Isaac. Right? Now, mind you, Isaac never seen his wife, Rebecca. He never seen her. Okay? It says the bridegroom does not make choice of his bride. The parents negotiate this important business between themselves, and the young people are expected to acquiesce. Right? In the arrangement. Acquiesce means to what? Agree. Right? But did they have to agree? No, but it didn't matter if they didn't want to do it or not. Okay, because if that's who your father chose for you to marry, that's who you're going to marry. It doesn't matter if you don't find him attractive or you don't find the woman attractive. It doesn't matter. That's who you're going to be with, like it or not. Deal with it. Okay, it says, in this instance, Abraham sends a trusty servant hundreds of miles away to select for his son a wife whom he never saw. Right? Now, let me get yep. Here it is. Genesis 24. It says, okay, Genesis 24:1. And Abraham was old and well stricken in age, and Yahweh had blessed Abraham in all things. And Abraham said unto his eldest servant of his house that ruled over all that he had, put, I pray thee, thy hand under my thigh. Right? He's making what? An oath. Okay, that's another ancient custom, man. It says it here, right? Chief servant mode of swearing. Mode of making an oath. It says, Abraham said unto his eldest servant, Put, I pray thee, thy hand under my thigh, and swear. Right? And I will make thee swear by Yahweh, the power of heaven, and the power of the earth, and that thou shalt not take a wife unto my son of the daughters of the Canaanites, among whom I dwell. Right, man? So Abraham made his servant to vow an oath. Okay, to vow, man, to vow an oath. Okay? Says the most intelligent and faithful servant in the household was appointed overseer of the others. The eldest, it says the word eldest is not necessarily, it's not necessity expressive of age, but of authority. This was the head servant, chief of all the rest, whom it says, though some of them may have been over others, in a similar way, we use the word elder in an official sense. Even when applied to young men, such head servants or stewards may may still be seen portrayed on Egyptian tombs with their secretaries' implements of writing, stewards, account books, and articles, and for domestic use. This was the position which Joseph filled. In Genesis 39:4, right? The mode of swearing here spoken of seems to been peculiar to the patriarchs. Jacob required Joseph thus to swear to him. Genesis 47:29. Genesis 47:29. Let's get that. It say, and the time drew nigh that Israel must die, and he called his son Joseph, Yahweh, and said unto him, If now I have found grace in thy sight, put, I pray thee, thy hand under my thigh, and deal kindly and truly with me. Bury me not, I pray thee, in Egypt. See? Various conjectures have been made as to the precise position of the hand or hands in taking this oath, for which, as well as for the supposed significance of the oath, commentators may be consulted. Right? Now, let's go back. Okay. But thou, Genesis 24:4, but thou shalt go unto my country and to my kindred, and take unto my son Isaac. It says, and take a wife unto my son Isaac. And the servant said unto him, Peradventure the woman will not be willing to follow me unto this land. Must I needs bring thy son again unto the land from whence thou camest? And Abraham said unto him, Beware that thou bring not my son thither again. Right? Basically, don't ever take him there. For Yahweh power of heaven, which took me from my father's house and from the land of my kindred, which spake unto me, that and that swear unto me, saying, unto thy seed will I give this land. He shall send his angel before thee, but thou shalt take a wife unto my son Isaac from Khan. Take a wife unto my son from thence. Right? Basically, what? In this land, right? Unto the land I send you. That's where I want you to pick a wife for my son Isaac. Only from there, nowhere else but there, right? It say, and if the woman will not be willing to follow thee, then thou shalt be clear from this oath. Only bring not my son thither again, right? Basically, what? Now, if she don't want to do it, cool. Don't force her. But, all right, plus, you will be clear of the oath. And the servant put his hand under the thigh of Abraham, his master, and swore unto him concerning that matter. Right? It says, Hagar chose a wife for Ishmael, Genesis 21 and 21. Right? Now, it says what? Marry thy daughter, right? Give her to a man of what? Understanding. Give her to a man of understanding. Let's see. Excuse me about that. Marry thy daughter. Okay, this is Sirach 7 and 25. Marry thy daughter, and thou shalt have performed a weighty matter. Weighty means what? A very important matter, basically. All right, see? It says weighty. So, describes something heavy or ponderous, but more often refers to things that are important, serious, influential, and burdensome. See? Weighty, of much importance. See? But give her to a man of understanding, right? Give her to a man that has his shit together. All right? A man that's not what? A nigga, man. A man that's handling his business. Right, man? A man that comes from a good stock, that comes from a good family. Right? A man that's not lazy, man. A man that you know will do right by your daughter. That will do right by your baby girl, man. Captain Tazariak, do you have an issue with arranged marriages? Captain Tazariak, do you have a problem with the law of Yahweh Shemel Shah? Come on, man. You still mad about this, Captain Tazariak? You in your 40s, nigga. What is wrong with you, man? Because, man, it says what, man? It says, blessed is he whomsoever is not offended in me. Captain Tazariak, you are offended by Yahweh Shemal Shah, man. You have a problem with the word, man. Man, it says this, man. It says this. Let me get it, man. God damn, bro. All right. It say, This is Jeremiah 6 and 16. Thus shall, this consists, thus saith Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, stand ye in the ways, and see and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein. Ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein, right? It says, this what Yahweh says. Stop at the crossroads and look around. Ask for the old godly way. Walk in it. Travel its path. And you will find rest for your soul. Meaning what? You will have what? A peace of mind. But you reply, that's not the road we want. So, Captain Tazariak, you was one of those that said that's not the road we want. You said that, man. You said it back then, and you're saying it now, man. Because you don't like how it's being said. It doesn't matter how it's being said. It's the truth, man. Whether you like it or not, nigga. What is wrong with you, man?
And y'all in Israel still give this type of behavior pass.
Captain Tazariak, were you not the one that yeah, Captain Tazariak, General Yohana said that everyone should get the you know what, right? Now, are you supposed to listen to your leader? Right? Because then a video came up of you sitting on the couch. You said that you'll get it because we're what, afraid and all that. But then another video of you in your car doing the car chronicles, man. You said that you wouldn't get it. Then in another video of you in your car chronicles, or maybe the same video, you said, all right, you was drinking a smoothie, man. Probably from Smoothie King, man. You said you were, you said you were drinking the C Ragamuffin 19 smoothie, man. And you started choking on it. I can easily find the video, man. I can easily find it, bruh. So which one is it, man?
And you wonder why the Lord ain't sent Yahweh Shai yet. That's why. Because we're afraid to hold Israel accountable. When we can get rid of respected persons, maybe we could get ourselves together.
Phase 2, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS. Shalom to the hopefully elect. This video is going to be entitled ISUPK Captain uses deflection, okay? Uses emotion and deflection to push false doctrine. ISUPK Captain uses deflection and emotion, or emotion and deflection, to push false doctrine. And that ISUPK captain is none other than Captain Tazariak, the politician, the Hebrew Israelite politician he is. And I say that because that's how he behaves. Okay? Now, this dude right here, he got a lot of twists and turns with him. And you got to watch. Any Israelite that's part of a 501c3 organization is not to be trusted. And ISUPK is a 501c3 organization.
Yep.
All right? And you can't trust these guys. IUIC also 501c3. They secretly work for the other side, man, just to be honest. Now, Captain Tazari had a few things to say, and he uses his, The same pussy emotion that a lot of you Israelites, that vibration you're under, as if you these righteous men that walk around on the earth with a damn clipboard and everything you do is 100% on point. When we got a long list of all the transgressions that your ass done did and taught.
Yeah.
Okay, such as buddying up with the black conscious community and other Israelites with false doctrine and even Christians. This same guy right here will talk about brotherly love, but you'll be on a damn podcast with a Christian who you know don't mean you no good. You going on the podcast with God Logic rubbing his shoulders and laughing and yucking it up. Then your own brothers who you supposed to care about. And I wouldn't even use the word care about because it ain't like that. We ain't all on no damn emotional shit. But you're supposed to at least have some respect for men that teach and push the truth. You got nothing positive to say about our pushing of the truth, our defending the gospel. Right. No, but you'll go on a bitch ass Christian platform and rub his shoulders and laugh at him. And you know this guy don't mean you no good. Anyway, I'm tired of Captain Tazariak, and I don't got no respect for him, and I never liked you, Tazariak. Seems like every time I see you actually get more teeth. Like, how is it possible that you can grow more teeth? Like, the average human, adult human got 32 teeth. I think you got 42. You got more teeth than your mouth can hold. Anyway, this dude uses this video, as so many have done, to try to make GMS look like we some kind of weirdos or freaks. And he just being emotional. And you deflecting because you don't want to deal with the mark of the beast topic. It's going to keep coming up. And you just can't get...
Man, Captain Tazariak, man, you getting emotional over what was said that long ago, man. You haven't grown in this knowledge, man. You haven't grown in it, man. You haven't grown in it, man. It says what, man? It says, desire the sincere milk of the word that ye may grow thereby. Captain Tazariak, man, that is milk. That is milk, though, man. That is milk. You should be able to digest that, man. What's the issue, man? Captain Tazariak, when you have women over here in Babylon, the Great, over here in the West, that will go through high school getting rotted out by the football team, man. And in college, the same thing, man. Then, after she get out of college, she's in her early 20s. She's getting rotted out by niggas at the club, by the dope boys and all that. She got 500 bodies on her, man. 500 bodies, man. Are you cool with that, Captain Tazariak? Are you cool with that, though, man? Because by the father of the daughter getting his daughter promised prevents her from being a whore, man. It prevents all of that. Right, man, because when a child just choose who he or she wants to be with, that would bring shame on the family, man. That would bring shame on the family. As it said, right? Young men who chose wives for themselves without parental mediation usually afflicted their parents in doing so. Come on, man. Because it says this, man, in the prelude. It's either prelude or prelude. Yeah, here it is. Yep, nope. the preface, right? It say, though the Bible is adapted to all nations, it is in many respects an Oriental book. What does Oriental mean? Oriental. Oriental meaning. Okay. Oriental. Oriental means relating to the East. Relating to the East. Captain Tazariak, you do know that we're from the East. We're from the East, man. And the customs of the East are way different than the customs of the West. Way different. The customs of the East leads to what, man? Leads to order, man. It leads to order. No matter how you, all right, man. No matter how you think it sounds, it doesn't matter how you think it sounds. It is what it is. It say in Oriental book, it represents the modes of thought and the peculiar customs of a people who, in their habits, widely differ from us. I mean, because there's an ancient custom of bowing hospitality, man. Right, man, because in the ancient world, man, bowing was very important. Bowing in the ancient world, right? Bowing in the ancient world was a profound gesture of submission, reverence, and social hierarchy. Common Near East religions, blah, okay. All right, social status, right? Near East and Egypt. Social status, a way to express homage to kings with complete prostration for very inferior status, as noted by Herodias, right? Right, man. Just like there's an ancient custom, men kissing, right? They would kiss what? On the cheek. That's how the mafia did it. Come on, man.
Past the stumbling block. You know damn well ain't no brother saying they gonna get with no girl that's 12. The rule is this: once a woman, and we've explained it a million times, once a woman is able to bear young, okay, then she's legal. That's really what's been said in the past. There ain't nobody trying to get with no 12-year-old girls, man. All right? And that's an old ass video. But anyway, you know, he used that deflection because he does it. He's using something to make us look bad because he looked bad by all this stuff he's doing, going on all them different platforms, showing up on podcasts, being on shows. That shit is frowned down upon among the brothers that really are in the know. Okay? Among elite teachers, that shit is looked down upon because we know what you're trying to do. All right? And the false doctrine that he's pushing, you heard what he said. I repeated it in the video several times. Because what did he say? He said that Israel refuses to hold these men accountable. That's why the Lord ain't sent Yahweh Shai back yet. That ain't true. That's false doctrine.
Right.
You're basically saying that because of people having respect to persons, you know, the Most High ain't sent his son back yet. And that's just false doctrine. You're going off, man. And this happens a lot when these Israelites try to push that emotional shit on you. You start talking too much and then you going off. You start saying things that are not true. Just like Ratazan said. Radical Ratazan from the Believers of the Way. He was in an emotional state and he put his foot in his mouth by saying you don't got to know what the mark of the beast is. Now this guy comes and he says that the Most High ain't sent Yahushua back yet because Israel refused to hold these men accountable and we show them respect of persons. First off, what do you want the rest of the Israelites to do by holding us accountable? What the fuck you think they're going to do? They're going to roll up on us and do something? How they going to, we already accountable for everything that we say. You don't know the scripture? Every idle word that a man shall speak and all of that, paraphrasing it. So what are you talking about? And then secondly, these people don't have to listen to nothing that we say. We don't even care. We don't care that you don't care what we say. All right? That's actually a title for a video that I got coming up. We don't care that you don't care. We doing what the Lord told us to do. And we don't have to answer to none of you people. Now, let's get on with the video. Salakia, a little opening rant. So, is that true? The Most High, is that in the scriptures? The Most High ain't sent Yahushua back yet because of respect of persons or because people refuse to hold the teachers accountable? Because, see, that's the thing. You creating what you want to be. Just like the whole thing with the unity camp and shit. You people keep hollering about unity. The Lord ain't going to send his son back yet till y'all come together. That's not biblical. That's not biblical. That's what you want to see. You're creating something new that's not there. The scriptures don't say that. This is 2nd Esdras 4:37. You keep making it as the Heavenly Father is waiting for the Israelites to become righteous before he sends his son back. No, man. When Yahushua comes, then we're going to all be, when we get new bodies, then thy people shall be all righteous, shall all be righteous, but not until the Lord comes. Until then, we're going to still be flawed vessels. 2nd Esdras 4:37, by measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times, and he does not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. What does that mean? Let's go to the Good News Translation for a precept, or for the Good News Translation version of that, and you can hear what it says. Just bear with me here while I find it. 2nd Esdras, chapter 4. Yep. Verse 37. Listen to it. And it's freezing cold, y'all. 2nd Esdras 4:37. It says, for the Most High hath weighed this age, measured the years, and numbered the days. Nothing will be changed until time has run its predetermined course. So there's a predetermined course in time, right? Which is prophecy, which is prophetic. It's based upon prophecy. And the Most High is not going to bring the end until certain prophecies are fulfilled the way they're supposed to be. It's got nothing to do with people refusing to hold men accountable or us having respect of persons. You used that and you fucked around and went off trying to be emotional. You look at his eyes. Look how he's looking in his face. Now, also, I want to mention, too, that I didn't put the full video up because don't nobody want to keep hearing that over and over and over. You want to go see it, all you got to do is type in Brother Polite gets it in with GMS or whatever, and it'll come up. Okay, it'll come up. Y'all keep whining and bitching over a statement that was made a long time ago, and since then it's been clarified and cleared up. You see, look at this dude eyes. He's trying to act like he cares so much. This is obviously a man with daughters. You see, it impaired your judgment and your vision because you're too goddamn emotional, man. These motherfucking girls out here giving them they little nasty twat, for less than nothing. But then you as a righteous man wanna be with your daughter at a young age. You got a problem with it. Young women already doing it now in this world, and ain't nobody trying to get with no girl that's 12. So just stop it already. Our wives are older than us in some respects, in some regards, some brothers, should I say. So you heard that. The Most High is not going to bring the end until all the prophecies are fulfilled. Let's actually get Matthew 24:13. It says, but he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. You got to endure to the end. Barakatha Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Please excuse me. Let's read that again. It says, but he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Did you hear what that just said? Did it mention, that all the Israelites gonna hold Israel accountable, and then the end gonna come? Or y'all gonna stop having respect to persons, and then the end gonna come? No, it didn't say that. It's not based upon anything that we do other than what the Lord said we're gonna have a part in, and that's preaching the gospel. All that other shit you Israelites are saying, you just going off, man. Mm-hmm. And you try to use something to make us look bad, to make yourself look better.
Yeah, man. Man. Captain Tazariak, man. Grow up, man. Grow up, man. You have an issue with what was said. What was that? What, like 13 years ago, man? Really? I'll say almost, almost 13 years ago, man. Almost 13 years ago, bro. You still upset? Really? Man, it says this, man. Let me get this, man, in the book of Romans. In the book of Romans, man. I think that's what Romans. All right. This is Romans 1:16. It says, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel of a Mashiach, for it is the power of Yahweh unto salvation to everyone that believeth, to the Jew first and also to the Greek." Captain Tazaria, it's seeming like you are ashamed of the gospel, man, because it don't make you feel good. Because it don't tickle your fancy, man. Come on, bro. Grow up, man. All right, man. So with that, I say shalom.